Jerry can't make it today. It's okay, they don't need it. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, 早安.
Morning.
欢迎到 Berkeley 道场. Welcome to the Berkeley Monastery. So first, everyone need a recitation book. We have them in the back corner on the left, and also in the back bookcase on the left behind Guanyin Bodhisattva. And you'll need the book says City of 10,000 Buddhas Daily Recitation Handbook. And inside, you should have a special sheet. It says Praise the Buddha. That's slid in the place where it says Celebration for Shakyamuni Buddha's birthday. 所以大家需要个课诵本，里面你可以找到一个是赞佛记，对，就是那个。There's also Vietnamese books too, yeah. There should be papers inside. If there's not, then yes, there should be. Then see if you can find one too, because we'll be reciting in English today.
So if people can come a little bit closer.
Yeah, please.
Please come closer because
The
still
men's
coming and yeah, please come closer to us. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
大家如果可以站到前面一点，就让大家在后面晚来的可以站在后面。
If there's no space, you can have them go up there.
Okay.
Also we have balcony.
Maybe you can direct people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not enough. You can also share. There's also some spots over here on the left. If any of the men would like to stand forward. Yodola, we have a spot for you right in the front.
Can you come to the front? Yeah. And
Nam.
Nam, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, look at up there. You can see everything up there. Okay, so we're on page 165, on 165 in the recitation book. It says Ceremony for Shakyamuni Buddha's Birthday. 我们在165页是释迦牟尼佛的圣诞祝仪，对不起，祝仪。For those online, we have the text in the chat box, so you can click the link and find it. If not, you can go on the Berkeley Monastery website, and you'll find a link to our recitation. I'll briefly go over it because we have an abbreviated version today. We will start with the incense praise. That's on page 57. 57我们会炉香赞. And after that, we will do the Heart Sutra, followed by the Mahaprajnaparamita, and then we will recite Praise the Buddha in English. Heart Sutra will be first, on page 44. I'll say the page numbers when we get to it, but just so you know, we'll have the incense praise, Heart Sutra, Mahaprajnaparamita, the sheet that you have in your book. Then if you turn it over, we'll have 3 refuges, and then we'll have the praise for bathing the Buddha, and then recite the mantra for bathing the Buddha, and everyone can come out and bathe the Buddha, and then we'll do dedication of merit. Now we'd have to give one demonstration for how to bathe the Buddha, so that we can do this in an orderly fashion. I don't know if you want to demonstrate, 敬伟师。
Sure, I am very
Okay.
happy to be.
所以我们日佛有一个
presenter.
次序，或者会有点乱，然后有人也会很长，所以 it's very simple. So we have the men's side and the women's side. You'll come
See.
down,
So it's your turn. You are coming.
就走下来，
You do one half bow.
就是问讯就好了。Not 3 bows, just 问讯。
Just one half bow.
1 half bow.
Buddha will notice that.
不要3拜，就是问讯就好了。Yeah, together and there. Yo, there we go. Very good.
You see, I have here. You have two.
You have 2. I have 1 here too, right? So
Yeah,
you can pick one up. Although usually they don't do over the head.
over the head. You
Over the
see?
shoulder. Over the
Over
shoulder.
the shoulder,
You're just
so
demonstrating what not to
Don't
do.
follow me.
Different people have different theories, but they sometimes say don't. You don't want to get water in the Buddha's eyes, so
So I
it's
do
on the shoulders.
like 3 times.
3 times, 3次,
3 times is enough.
3次就够了。
And you
Step.
stand up,
And you half bow.
half bow.
Yeah, 问讯. And then you walk out this way. See, Jingwei will go that way, so the women's side will go this way. Okay, so that way we won't crash into each other. 所以你先从这边走下来，然后你就跪在，你先问讯，然后跪下来，浴佛，然后问讯，然后就走。只有肩膀，你对，不从头上，就是肩膀啊或者脚啊都可以。所以，这样子就有个次序。如果大家都3拜呢，就很长很长的时间。
And very important, just relax. You know, everything will be okay. You know, the most important is the heart.
Yeah，
Not
这
before.
是我们浴佛有机会也是把我们内心的佛性也有一个洗干净。So we're also purifying our hearts. So relax, and we'll recite a very beautiful mantra, and we recite that together. We will all bathe the Buddha. Okay?
Any
Anything-
questions?
Any questions? 可以吗? Do you need Vietnamese? You have the translation device? Maybe you guys 请粮食, there should be in the office. Because what will happen after the bathing the Buddha is we will have a Dharma reflection from Reverend Heng Shi, and we also have stories from Brian Conroy. So that's a real treat. And then we'll have a meal together. Okay?
Good.
好. So we're starting on page 57 with the incense praise, page 57. (57页我们念诵英文的炉香赞 Page 57, we recite the English incense praise. Incense in the censer now is burning high. Oh, the Dharma realm receives the fragrance from afar. The Siva the Buddhas all in auspicious clouds appearing, our sincere tension does fulfill, as all Buddhas and now show their perfect body. I namo incense cloud appear Tori Sava Aima Sava Ainamo incense cloud appear Tori Sava Aima Sava Ainamo incense cloud appear Ori Sava Aima Sava. Turn to page 44, 44页, Xingjing, page 44, Heart Sutra. The Heart of Prajna Paramita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, he illuminated the 5 skandhas and saw they are empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So too are feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics. They're not produced, not destroyed, not defiled, not pure. They neither increase nor diminish. Therefore in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind. No sight, sound, smells, taste, objects of touch, or dharmas. No field of the eyes up to including no field of mind consciousness, and no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to including no old age and death, or ending of old age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction, no way, and no understanding and no attaining, because nothing is attained. The Bodhisattva, through reliance on Prajna Paramita, is unimpeded in his mind. Because there is no impediment, he is not afraid, and he leaves distorted dream thinking far behind. Ultimately, nirvana. All Buddhas of the 3 periods of time attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi through reliance on Prajna Paramita. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, a supreme mantra, an unequal mantra. It can remove all suffering and genuine outflows. That is why the mantra Prajnaparamita was spoken, recited like this. Gate gate paragate parasam gate bodhisvaha. Into the heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. Please turn back to 165, and you should have the English recitation. So now do the Praise the Buddha in English to the tune of Amazing Grace. So 我们现在念诵英文的佛赞，佛宝赞。Upon the earth, below the sky, the Buddha has no peer. In 10 directions everywhere, he is beyond compare. He's gone beyond duality. He's never born again. With wisdom bright, he blesses me. He knows my joy and pain. He walked the noble middle way with strength and purity. In dark of night and light of day, his kindness touches me. He is not divine, but he's awake. He is neither calm nor gone. I find him in each blade of grass. He is the wisdom own son. I've searched around this whole wide world, and now I can declare you'll never find a wiser one than Buddha anywhere. You'll never find a wiser one than Buddha anywhere. So now please turn the page over to 167. We will do the 3 refuges, which is on page 50. Page 50. We're doing the 3 refuges in English. 现在三皈依，英文的三皈依，第50页。Page 50. To the Buddha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings understand the great way profoundly and bring forth the Bodhi mind. To the Dharma I return and rely, vowing that all living beings deeply under the Sutra treasury and have wisdom like the sea. To the Sangha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form together a great assembly, one and all in harmony. Turn back to page 167. 167. We'll now recite the praise for bathing the Buddha. 167页，现在是浴佛赞记。167页。我今观于诸如来，镜子庄严功德具，无作众生灵力垢。 三界作难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界作难，地萨地萨，三界作难，地萨地萨，三界作难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界作难，地萨地萨，三界所难。等一下，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨地萨，三界所难，地萨 地上世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中南地藏地藏世界中 地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏 三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏。三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏地藏，三界作难，地藏 地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地上三界中南地藏地 萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走南毗萨地萨三界走 地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地藏僧解咒，南地藏地 三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界 地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中南地藏地藏三界中。Everyone, please be seated. 大家请坐。
Want to bring the chair or
Would you like a red chair?
chair?
To the side, yeah.
大家阿弥陀佛. I'm going to say a few things. People who have just arrived can continue to bathe the Buddha, while Madalena and others, people who have just come, this is the time to bathe. So come on down. Those of you who've just come, 你们刚刚到的都可以来浴佛，没关系了，不怕不怕. All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy birthday to the Buddha. So let's see. In the time, people have been very patient while everyone gets a chance to bathe the Buddha. So I won't talk very long because So my name is Heng Shi. I haven't seen many of you for 7 months.
Can I make one quick announcement?
Yes.
So 需要越南的翻译，请举手。我们这边有翻译的机
You're
器。
saying that in Chinese.
Could you translate that to Vietnamese, Go Hong?
We can get you a
Over there,
headset.
over there. 右边 Vietnamese? I don't know how to
Okay.
say. Anybody here? 需要吗? Vietnamese translation? Okay, so just raise your hand, but you can't understand me. Oh, another one. Upstairs? Nobody? No? Okay.
That's real progress. That's good. 就再问需要听中文的人，真的英文不行，越南文不行，请举手。
中文。
真的需要中文 OK 可以啊 If fewer every year fewer and fewer 我唔識講廣東話Yeah All right I was contemplating Buddha's birthday today. What else? Mother's Day. What else? You know all you want to get all the points. Come on. Let somebody else answer. Yeah. So I think her whole life she's always been first in the class. So I know the impulse. So what else? I got one that nobody knows. Looking around the room, there's a couple people who might, like Philip and Valerie might, John Pho might, Kai and might, Guojian Guohong might know. What is the year 2025? 30th anniversary of Berkeley Buddhist Monastery. 1995. And those faces who were here are fewer and fewer. Right? I see a couple in the back. Yeah. I saw John Pho. John Pho, where are you? He remembers. He's probably out helping park the cars. 30 years of Berkeley Buddhist Monastery. 30 years of, it wasn't always as zhuangyan as this. This is quite nice. As I watched everyone, some of the things about this bathing the Buddha came real to me, which is what? One of the words is pingdang. That water washes away a year's worth of mistakes and errors and goofs and flubs. For the youngest kid, I was really proud of the young kids. They did really well today. And the oldest auntie and oldest uncle, the same. Now, you get down there, you're in line, and you watch everybody do it. But then when you hold that ladle and you're thinking, this is just me. Splash, splash, splash. What's happening? For someone who doesn't care, who's just doing it because it's your turn, not much happens. It's a nice gesture. You feel very pretty. Nice, more beautiful flowers than you've seen for a long time. For people who understand, this may be the best prayer we make all year until this time next year. Face to face with the baby Buddha, washing clean. Washing clean. think of what I have done since last year at this time that needs to be washed clean. Think of the accumulated mistakes I've made that today I get a chance to let it go and start fresh, to start new. My first visit to Gold Mountain Monastery was 1973 on Buddha's birthday. Do you know why I came? Free food. I was living up on Vermont Street in Berkeley Hills as a graduate student, steaming my own brown rice and vegetables for a year. I was so tired of my own brown rice and vegetables. The phone rang, Bhikshu Hungyo, hey, vegetarian feast over at Gold Mountain, you better come. Okay. So I walked in and I saw Master Hsuan Hua for the very first time in my life, and I had a headache. My head hurt. Somehow I knew what was coming without even knowing what was coming. And when I saw Shifu, I knew that I had to come clean because he saw through me. That was that moment of face-to-face with the Buddha. You've got that ladle in your hand and here's my chance. So every year since 1973, I've had the chance to, that was the year I took refuge too. So what's the point here? It's a symbolic act, isn't it? We're just going through this ritual, but you know, people have been doing this for 2,500 years. Somewhere in the world. This is our turn in Berkeley. This is your turn in Berkeley. To step into a line of people who every year get this chance to come face to face with something that actually cuts through all the stuff, cuts through all the nonsense to the heart of how am I doing this year? Do I have things that I would like to wash clean? Here's my chance. So we did it. The monks were facing you, and the fish was going tok tok, and we were going disha disha samga soha. If before you get back in your car, and if you want to come back and do it again, feel free. Now that you know, now that we're aware of what symbolically this is happening. Did I understand when I first did it? No, I did it because everybody was doing it. I did it because it was my turn in line. Splash, splash, splash. That was what I understood. But one year, Shifu came down and he said to everyone, he said, you think this is just simple 形式而已? He said, this is just going through the motions? 水棒苍蝇, it's called in Chinese. Sing along with Mitch. He said, is that what it is? He said, don't you understand? He said, when you do it ru fa, according to Dharma, invisibly here, you can't see them. He says there are Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, gods, dragons in the Eightfold Pantheon filling up their bellies on all of the garbage you are leaving in the water, he said. You think this is simple, he said? You might seek to bathe the Buddha for lifetimes and never get the chance, right? So and we were like, oh, no, sure, we didn't know that. He said, yeah, you're all young. So what is really going on today? I just wanted to have us think about that. And it is to me now, as I too get the chance to bathe the Buddha today, Buddha's birthday, this is an important moment. Maybe kind of, this is you could say the pagan space that the rest of the year circulates around. This is kind of the roots of the tree that hold the whole thing, is me face to face with the symbol of an awakened being who has come to our world to help us step out of how many lifetimes of pain, coming back into life, getting old, getting sick, dying, coming back into life, right? So symbolically, this is a big day. This is a big symbolic day. Now, one of the important things going on here, I think, is, and I haven't, 对不起，我还没有翻译一句，对不起，你们要等我翻译中文，等一等。One of the important things is that you're looking at 3 Buddhist bhikshus, and you saw Qinliang Shi, who has been working tirelessly to keep this place running. These 2 young monks are busy establishing a form for more young men to come into the Sangha. Derek, you're no longer young, but we're looking at you, so, you know. Yadola, I don't know how much hope he's already, he's halfway there. Yadola's got, he's on that, so. But they're busy creating a new monastery down in Santa Cruz, and Sudana Center, and Dharma Realm Buddhist University, where big wide doors for people to come in and discover what the Buddha Dharma. Oh, by the way, I was just thinking, I looked right past Zhong when I was looking over in that corner, you know, guys who have no, you got that young man beside you. You better be a dad for a while. Yeah, you go. That's right. That's right. You keep your hair. That's all right. Good. So, opening these doors for people to come in and explore the Dharma, to discover what it means to be radically kind-hearted, what it means to apply the principles of wisdom to everything we do all day long. What does that mean? And what is our connection to it? The fact that you have 3 Buddhist bhikshus here, and Qinliang Shi, Jin Fo Shi is also here, but he's resting. That's pretty rare in the world, to have real Buddhist bhikshus who carry the Dharma all day long, who don't compromise. Did you notice that there is no change basket saying, bathe the Buddha? Let's see, 1 splash, $5, 2 splash, it's $10, 3 splashes, right? This Shifu set up the Dharma for us so that it is equal opportunity, equal access, open source, Creative Commons. Nobody owns the Buddha Dharma, but everyone is welcome. Everyone, that's how we set up the Berkeley Monastery. So I just wanted to say, the fact that you can come in this old church here in downtown Berkeley for the last 30 years and find disciples of the Buddha who are exploring what it means to wash clean, right? What does that mean? To actually get a fresh start, right? To actually find that place where anything is possible in the mind. Pretty rare, pretty special. Also, there's something brand new in the last 30 years, which is what? 30 years ago, we didn't have this world to explore, right? I was thinking, as long as you're in the monastery today, you're not touching your phone, pretty much, right? That's, I know you're tempted. I was thinking that thought, standing there, and my phone rang. I don't know, and I had to pull it out. It was like, turned it off, you know? Like, oh yeah, so you're special, huh? So how interesting that this tradition, this bathing the Buddha, is still here with us to remind us what is, you could say, ground zero. What is the bottom line? What is the place where we start? And that's face to face with my own mind, thinking, what's possible in the year 2025? That's a question that you answer, and you answer, and you answer. Nothing to do with these monks, except that here are people who are willing to show the path, willing to do it. And we all line up. Shifu showed us. We're following. There will be people behind us. Who's it going to be? This is a place where it starts, that bathing the Buddha. Last thing I wanted to say was, I was really happy to hear us sing. Madalena, you missed the Praise the Buddha in English. You would have liked it. She would have approved. I don't think she would have approved of the rest of the ceremony. Madalena was the one whom Shifu entrusted with teaching the actual ceremonies to the first American monks and nuns back in the year 1968, right? 68, 69. She learned from Master Shulang. Master Shulang was considered to be the Feng Mao Lin Jiao, right? The rarest of the rare, the one who actually had the right way to do the ceremonies. Master Shulang, I don't know if anyone was there 30 years ago at Long Beach Monastery when we did the Buddhist funeral service for Master Hua. Master Shulang came out of retirement in LA to do that. He was Shifu's Dharma friend from Hong Kong. There was Shifu's body there in Long Beach, and we were doing the final ceremony, and then put the body in the van and drove up to CTDB for the cremation. Master Shulang did the ceremonies. He was this old, elderly Buddhist gentleman, bhikshu in robes. His voice filled the hall like thunder. It was remarkable hearing him do the official Buddhist funeral ceremony passed on in the lineage. I'd never heard anything like it. And he was showing his quality as a Weno Shi, as the master of ceremonies. And it was powerful. There was chi that came not from his toes, but through his feet from the earth. And it connected to heaven. It was a remarkable, moving performance. Anyway, he taught Madalena how to do the Shakyamuni, our nigga Fambai. We're not going to carry it on. I'm sorry to say. We're going to change them into English forms. You heard that begin today, right? You heard a sign of it turning now. Shifu said, 你们赶快把这个释迦牟尼翻成西方人可以接近的仪式。西方人不会唱中国梵呗. Right? The same way that Chinese couldn't sing Indian chanting. Same thing. So we're in that process. Okay. In that praise today, upon the earth below the sky, the Buddha has no peer. In 10 directions everywhere, he is beyond compare, right? He's gone beyond duality. He's never born again. With wisdom bright, he blesses me. He knows my joy and pain. There's an important line in there that goes like this. He's not divine, but he's awake. He's neither come nor gone. Do you know that line? Why did that line come in there? There's a story behind that. And this, I think, is important for us as we bathe the Buddha today, no matter whether we are Uncle Pho from Marin County or whether we are a young child here. The Buddha was very successful in India at getting new disciples. The word went out into the forest in India where all the monks and nuns were all of the young cultivators were trying their different yogas, trying to wake up with this method and that method. The Buddha succeeded. The word got out. Oh, there's a guy, he's glowing. He's the real thing. So all the other teachers who had 1,000 disciples, 1,500 disciples, would wake up in the morning alone under the tree. All their disciples had gone over to that one where the new guy was, this Buddha, this awakened person, right? And of course, the monk, all the teachers, all the shifus and the yogis and the fakirs, they were all jealous. They were not happy to have lost their disciples to the new guy. So there was one in particular. He was a Brahmin, and he said, okay, he said, I'm going to out-debate this guy. I'm going to show him, right? So by coincidence, here came the Buddha walking down the road with this long line of disciples behind him. And so the Brahmin goes, ha, here's my chance. He said, all right. He said, are you a Deva? When I tell this story, I get to pretend that I'm the Buddha. You want to hear my imitation of the Buddha? Here we go. You can tell me whether you think it's a good one. So the Buddha says, no, I'm not a god. He says, well, are you a demon then? He says, no, I'm not a demon either. Well, are you an avatar? What are you? No, I'm not an avatar. He said, what are you? The Brahmin lost it. He's all upset. The Buddha says, I'm awake. The Brahmin puts his palms together and gets in line behind the Buddha, follows him, right? So that's key to us. What happened today? Were you waiting for magic? Are we waiting for something really special to happen? I hope so, because what happens as we walk the Buddha's path is day by day, thought by thought, we wake up. What do we waken to? We waken to that it's better to yield than to fight. Life is better. It's better to give than be greedy. Just your heart expands. It's better to be content than to seek, because when you seek what's not yours, you don't hold it. It slips through your fingers. It's better to be selfless than selfish. We are not the center of the world. It's hard to realize that, but it's true. We are not, it's better to be sharing and yielding than getting it all for me. And it's better to tell the truth than to cover over, because once you cover over, it's endless. You got to cover the cover. Got to check, see who heard that story, and then, right? If you tell the truth the first time, it's good. By yielding and not fighting, by generosity and not greedy, by being content instead of seeking, being selfless instead of selfish, sharing instead of taking it all from me, being true instead of being covered, that's awakening. That's awakening step by step. Bit by bit, the day gets brighter. We can face conditions. This is going to be a tough year in America and in the world as a result. When we face these situations using those 6 guidelines in every next thought, afflictions are fewer. Happy conclusions are more. The people at our dinner table, the people at our breakfast table, the people that we share the BART train with, feel comfortable around us because we're not uptight, we're not upset, we're not afraid, right? What happens today when we bathe the Buddha? Fear goes away because we have found a true refuge place. This is the place from which everything else improves and awakens. Clean. So, happy birthday. 哎呦，讲了很久没有发你，哎呀，怎么办？怎么办？赶快学英语啊！阿弥陀佛。对就说恭喜今天大家有机会开悟有机会睡醒了今天我们行生上在那浴佛浴佛浴佛3次了，就是自己的自信干净清净就觉悟了。好，阿弥陀佛。Okay. Some people are saying, as soon as he stops talking, I'm going to the bathroom as quickly as I can. I will stop talking. All right. So, do we have any instructions for what's going to happen next?
I think we're
Maybe a short break.
Short break.
To restrooms, because we are almost.
I just want to double check this. Anybody check with the kitchen just in terms of when they're ready? Sometimes we get a little notice. I don't know. I see. Can somebody just ask, just in terms of the kitchen, when time we'll be gathering again? Okay, I see somebody going. Okay, so 讲几句. So we'll speak a few words and then start. All in Chinese. Wow, 中文要真的进步. So today is the Buddha's birthday, and Reverend Shi mentioned that Jingwei Shi and myself are spending some time down at Rodod Vihara and reflecting on, I see the Qingliang Shi is coming with the offerings.
This is a signal.
So to create a form for young men who wish to become a monastic, to have a doorway to do so, a gateway to do so. And one thing that we've reflected on quite a lot these last few years is this word in Chinese. Ready? Okay, so I'll be quick, just 2 minutes. Is this way of expressing how you become a monastic in Chinese is usually 出家, which is leave home. But what we found a much more accurate way of describing it from our own experience is that's really a returning home. We found that by actually going forth on the spiritual path, somehow it connected to us to a deeper family, and somehow that also transformed our families. I know my parents actually visited me with my brother, and I have a little nephew now. and they all came to the monastery on my birthday, and it was just amazing to see how much kind of peace and harmony was in the family. And that was something I didn't expect when I started learning the Dharma. And can't make all the connections, this happened, this happened, this happened, but somehow over these last 20-some years, everybody being able to draw near the Dharma in their own ways has transformed. And I think that's something that's really amazing. And my sense is the monastery isn't a place you push away the world, but somehow you deeply connect to the world and something arises. And you see that in the Buddha. I think we sometimes don't see that. We see the Buddha, leaving the palace, but in fact, he came back. He taught his wife. He taught his son. He taught his father. He taught the woman who took care of him, like his mother. He taught his cousins. He taught so many people, and that reached out to us today. And so we get to be part of this deep roots. 所以就是简单的说，我们是以为这个在道场要 quote unquote 出家，可以说是回到家。我们回到我们真正的家，跟一切众生都有缘，然后跟一切众生都连在一起的时候，我们自己的家庭慢慢的就会改善。然后这很多方面的不可思议的，我们想象不到的，但自然而然会进步。Okay, so I think
So we don't live in home, we're returning home, the true home.
I thought of things we need to say. We're going to appreciate those comments. We're going to continue with our meal offering and a chance to share some food and all. I know there are folks who've just arrived, and for those of you who have not had a chance to bathe the Buddha yet, what we all did was we came down to both sides. We did a half bow and then kneel, and then there are two dippers on either side. Use the dipper and bathe the Buddha 3 times, and not the head if you can avoid it, the body. I saw everybody was doing that just right. And now we know if you want to come back and do that contemplation of cleansing with each sweet dew dipper, you think fewer afflictions, less greed, less anger this year. This year better than ever, right? Think of it as you bathe invisibly, we're washing away who knows how many lifetimes of gathered affliction and pain and misery. So please help yourselves. And this will be here. We're not going to move it the rest of the day. So after lunch, if you want to come back and bathe the Buddha, you're welcome to do that. 你们还没机会来浴佛的话，我们吃完了饭我们这个小佛像还在你们可以自己来，就先闻熏跪一下，就三个勺那个甘露水，每一次第一次洗掉贪心，第二次洗掉嗔心，第三次洗掉一切愚痴心，就恢复清净。有这种观想，其实无形中真的有这个作用。Okay, the other thing I wanted to share, this is a good chance to talk to everybody. Guo Hong, thank you for your translation. We appreciate this. Many of you, I see your faces now, but I've seen you online every single week. I lecture 3 times a week. On Fridays at 6:30 p.m., Master Empty Cloud's picture biography, special text that Sherpa put together about our grand teacher. On Saturday nights, last night, lecturing on the story of a young man who went all the way from normal kid to Buddha in one lifetime. It's called Ru Fa Jie Pin, Entering the Dharma Realm chapter of the Abhitamsaka. I lecture in English. We haven't had much call for Chinese or Vietnamese translation of that. But if you want to, we do have translation all the way from Australia into Chinese. And our Vietnamese team is working really hard to put my words in English into Vietnamese. Tonight, 7:30 p.m., I'm giving the CTTB Sunday night Sutra lecture. 7:30, you can go online, you can find CTTB Live. Is that the CTTB Live YouTube channel? And in this country, YouTube is available. In China, not. So we should grab that opportunity. I do my own translation, and I try to do half and half, 50-50 with that lecture. So those are ways that we can still hear the Dharma online. I was just reflecting, this is 2025. 5 years ago, remember how fast we forget? During COVID, this was not possible. Look, how many masks? A couple masks today, that's all. You remember 2021, we did masked up and like, how could we do it, you know? So it's funny, people are that way. We don't remember the pain. Moms don't remember the pain of childbirth. We got the kid, you know, it's like, it's worth it. No, I think. I never had that experience, but that's what I hear. So, and we forget that just years ago, in recent memory, this was impossible. How many blessings have to be here before we can 真的遇佛？我们有机会遇佛，应该庆幸自己不容易。2020年不可能的，没有了，因为疫情来了，那么就很快就过了。现在没有不必戴口罩，不怕来遇佛会患艾滋病或者会患那个疫情或者会什么 ，right？ we don't have to mask up for fear that this big crowd is going to make me sick and I might die. People are funny that way. All right, I could talk forever and I won't. People are hungry. All right.
There was one announcement about this upcoming event. I have here, Mike. So I think 29th, right? May 30th anniversary. 31st. So it's not announced fully yet, but you can. It's posted on the wall. So please look at on the posters. We have a special 30th anniversary of Master Hua's Nirvana. So we have a special day on Saturday prepared. Then in the morning, you can have opportunity to go for the tour of the city of 10,000 Buddhas. You can learn more about the city. You can visit the schools, meet the RBU, Dharma and Buddhist University faculties, professors. This will be the morning. And afternoon and 2 p.m. will have few panels. Reverend Hank Shu will lead one of them, Jin Chuan and myself as well. Madalena, we will talk to you about this yet, so we can publicly request for Madalena to come.
In Cantonese.
And you can hear, hopefully, the stories of how it was in the early days and so forth with Venerable Master Hua. And on the evening at 7:30 at the Buddha Hall will be sharing from Reverend Hang Shu, their Master Lai, and their Master Yang, the nuns, and Madalena probably as well, and someone layman will talk about the stories of Master Hua. So it will be a special day, and following day, Sunday, we will have a traditional ceremony, the big meal offering and bowing and so forth. So please, if you have time, come, because it's a very, very special time and days.
We've heard there will be, 5 buses from LA?
From LA.
And apparently Sacramento and Gold Mountain, San Francisco have already done their own, or San Jose and Sacramento. So it's going to be just the right size, wonderful event, and significant in Shifu's bringing the Dharma to the West.
And the book fair, right?
Okay, one more announcement. This is kind of special. This first time this has ever happened is Ukiah Valley Book Fair. Those of you who are secretly checking your phone right this minute, you can type in Ukiah Book Fair. .org, .net. Our nuns, in particular, have led the way. Think of Jin Ro Shi, Jin Guo, Jin Jian Shi, Heng Yan Fa Shi, have organized a festival at CTDB and invited authors of children's books. If you go to their website, there's 30 authors from all over the Northwest, not just California, who are coming to set up a booth, to show you their books, to tell stories, to meet each other and network. There will be dragon dance, lion dance, fan dance, taiko drumming, opportunity to tour the city. I think this event has just kind of manifested out of people's good imaginations and good hearts. It's going to be a big deal. May 17, next weekend.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, from 10 a.m. to sometime in the afternoon, 3 p.m. If you have a spare Saturday next weekend, do check out Ukiah Book Fair at City of 10,000 Buddhas. Remarkable event. I predict this is going to open CTDB and introduce us to the world more effectively than any lecture has for a long time. So it's it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So Ukiah Book Fair, check online, ukiahbookfair.org, I guess, and take a look. It's very impressive.
Maybe the last one. If you are interested to see Redwood Vihara, Rabbi Hengshur mentioned, we have a beautiful monastery. You can think, where these three Buddhas disappeared? They moved to Redwood Vihara, actually. The Ming Dynasty. We have a beautiful ceremony November 10th with Madalena here. So we have a Sharia of Master Shuyun, Buddha Shakyamuni, and Ajahn Chah. And the best, or I would say, this is the Buddha hall, but what really makes this place very special is the forest. We have 500 acres of redwoods. So if you're interested to visit, leave your email address. We maybe put some paper on the table. You can write down. We inform from time to time. We do the gatherings. This is the best way to connect with us and to come and be together in this space.
Actually a sign-up sheet on the front desk, so you could actually write your name and your email and write interest, maybe say Redwood Vihara,
Redwood
like RV
Vihara.
or something, and then we can email you in the future. Okay, so given the time, it's right now 10:50, and I'm thinking we'll take a little break, 5 minutes, and then come
Maybe
back.
5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do a 5-minute break for those who use the restroom, and we'll gather back here at 10:55 and go over what we'll be doing, and then we'll have our noon meal. We know that sometimes people take longer in the bathroom. It's okay. We can just come in halfway through the ceremony. It's not a problem. But we'll give you 5 minutes just to use the restrooms, stretch your legs. We'll gather here, give some instructions, and then start ceremony and lunch. But before we do that, we'll do the final dedication of merit. 最后我们回向功德，然后5分钟的休息，然后我们在这边一起来领斋仪，就可以再用中午的用斋。好，阿弥陀佛。And during the 5-minute break, those who didn't bathe the Buddha can come and bathe the Buddha. Okay.
Okay.
阿弥陀佛。Let's put it here. So for those who need it, dedication of merit. So I'm going to pass it out. It's a sheet in your book that has it on the back. 所以我们回向功德是英文的回向功德，在书里面的那个赞佛记的后面就是回向功德，大家有没有看到？ It says dedication of merit, because may every living being. Okay, not yet, almost.
Not yet.
点香 ，OK， 我们先回向，现在回向，然后5分钟休息，
5
然
minutes
后
and after that we start.
就开始 ，OK。So this is a chance to relax, open our hearts, and send the goodness from our gathering today wherever you wish. 好
Include your moms.
Include your, yeah, today definitely include your mom. May every living being, our minds as one and radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with hearts of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find in giving unity. May our minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. May kindness find reward. May all who sorrow leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light dispel the darkness of our endless night. Because our hearts are one, this world of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise. 3 bows. Bow in respect to the Venerable Master. Okay, so see everybody in 5 minutes around 11 a.m. Around 11 a.m. 好，我们大家11点钟集合。阿弥陀佛。 什么？
餐厅 seat 啊，用什么？用书啊，客餐厅啊，餐厅 seat
我们拿那个纸头在那个 dining hall。
拿那dining hall 那个，
对
你就用dining hall
对
那个。
对，可以拿一下。我可以先给他们一些仔细。So welcome back. We'll be passing out a sheet in a moment that says meal offering chant or Ling Zai Yi. Qing Liang Shi will be bringing it and we'll pass it around. It's a very short chant that we, in our hearts, before we have the meal, offer it to the Buddha, offer the food to the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, the three jewels, and all living beings. And so in the monastery, when we eat, we're talking about kind of returning home. We're not just feeding ourselves, we're actually in our hearts wanting to feed all of our family. And Jing Wei-shi mentioned there's Qing Liang Shi. Qing Liang Shi, okay, pass around. So if you don't know the English chant, please, English chant. You can get a copy. You can pass it, pass it, yeah. On the men's side and the women's side. 所以我们现在做灵斋仪，这个是我们用在以前，因为我们会出家人受供养，我们不只是为自己有食物吃，反而是希望可以布施给佛菩萨、三宝、一切众生。所以这个是我们一个观想，然后也是有个感恩心。感恩大家很用功，把这个食物可以我们来怎么说？不是营养我们，是来滋养我们。So we're also a heart of gratitude, very appreciative of the hard work that people put into making this food possible, so that we can nourish ourselves and practice together today. Okay, also upstairs, 还有楼上也需要。Yeah, you can go upstairs, Connie. Great. Okay.
Also, we have a few announcements in terms of the lunch. So, first of all, maybe this is first for people who are more senior or feel senior or need to stay in the dining hall. Please, you can take your seats. But those who are young and have a vigor and strength, after we finish and walk to the dining hall, take your shoes. We have set it up, the tables, chairs on the parking lot. Also, if you wish, you can eat in the courtyard, the Wisdom House. It's beautiful garden over there, and you can appreciate the nature. So this is one. The second, in the dining hall, we eat in silence. I guess it will be not that easy to maintain the silence outside. So maybe you can maintain noble speech. Okay. Not too loud, be aware what you speak, connect to your body and your heart, and and appreciate the food what we received. Cell phone free zone. Remember, we connect to our natural network. We don't need our internet and ChatGPT to listen ourselves or any chatbots. We have a real human presence, very rare. So we can connect. This is opportunity to connect with our food, with gratitude also to our fellow cultivators. Also,
I think that should be a rule. I will be walking around. If I notice people not talking or not reciting but using their phone, it's mine.
oh, good day.
Might be rich in cell phones if you're not careful, right? So keep it in your pocket, okay? Keep your phone in your pocket. 手机在道场里边 这个手机 Red X 这个地方，不要看自己的手机。如果我观察你在看手机，我就没收了。我还给你要多少钱呢？哇，你买不起。OK， 不用啊，可以跟自己的左边、右边的所有谈几句有道理的话，好不好？今天是 Mother's Day， 应该观赏母亲的恩慈，这方面。This is Mother's Day. It's a perfect time to think about Mother's kindness to us. And in the car on the way home, you can give her a call. We'll give you your phone back, and then you can call your mom.
But no messages, real call, real voice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, wonderful.
And also, in the end, when we finished, we'll chant the concluding the meal. And we want to ask you if you can help us to bring chairs back and help to clean it up. We're we few people came actually yesterday and early in the morning to set up all the space, but we can use our group power. It will be like 15, 20 minutes, we'll be done. So remember, take your shoes, those who are going to parking lot. Those who don't have to, you can take some sandals, those who are going to the dining hall too.
Can you translate that into Vietnamese for the shoe part, so everybody knows? Those who are going to eat in the parking lot or in the wisdom house, take your shoes as you go out.
Những quý vị nào mà lớn tuổi thì có thể ăn trong cái chai đường, còn những quý vị nào trẻ có thể ăn bên ngoài. Và khi quý vị đi ra thì quý vị có thể lấy giày của mình để mà mang lúc đi ra phía đằng sau, quý vị có thể ăn ở ngoài đó, nếu bằng giày, không giày.
大家听得懂吗？如果要准备在外边吃或者在聚会吃饭，出去大便，把自己的鞋子拿穿，可以在外面自在。
And also the kitchen team prepared the food line in the parking lot as well, and utensils and everything. So you are set. When you go to parking lot, you have lunch over there.
Okay. So we'll begin with 3 bows, and then we'll do the meal chant. 我们先礼佛3拜，然后会做灵斋仪。Now we render these offerings to the pure Dharma body, Vairochana Buddha, to the perfect reward body, Nishayana Buddha, to the mirror transformation body, Shakyamuni Buddha. In the land of ultimate bliss, to Amitabha Buddha, to Maitreya, honor future Buddha, and in all times and places, to each and every Buddha, to Manjushri, great wisdom Bodhisattva, to universal worldly great conduct Bodhisattva, to Guan Shi in great compassion Bodhisattva, to Earth Treasury King, great vow Bodhisattva, and to all honored Bodhisattvas Mahasattvas Prajnaparamita, the 3 virtues and the 6 flavors, offer to the Buddha and the Sangha, to all beings of the Dharma realm. We render this universal offering. Now as we have this meal before us, we make a vow for all living beings. May they take the Yana bliss for food, and be filled with the joy of the Dharma. The Buddha told the assembly while eating, observe the 5 contemplations, a scattered mind and confused talk. Make the offerings of the faithful hard to digest. Great assembly at the sound of the bell, each be properly mindful. Amidofo. The 3 recollections: I vow to do no harm, I vow to be kind, I vow to be in service to all. The 5 contemplations: this offering of the faithful is the fruit of work and care. I reflect upon my conduct, have I truly earned my share? Of the poisons of the mind, the most destructive one is greed. As medicine cures illness, I take only what I need to sustain my cultivation and to realize the way. So we contemplate with gratitude on this offering today. 3 vows. Question, did we do the men or women first today?
Mother's
Oh,
Day,
it's Mother's
woman.
Day today,
Mother's
so
Day.
I think today has to be the
Woman.
woman's first today. So what we'll do now, we'll recite the Buddha's name, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, out into the dining hall, and those who would like to go outside in the back area. And when we finish chanting, the monastics will receive the food first, and then the women's side can go first, and then after that, the men's side can get some food. There's 2 lines, so if one side is less food, you can go to the other place as well. So we have line outside and also line inside. I think you gave all the other announcements already, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we'll recite Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Here. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. 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 Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni